Leading the way on air, online, and on the go. From WLWT, this is Issues.
Welcome back. Well, we're going to end our success program today by talking with a young man, actually two young men who have just been phenomenal. And Michael Folks, who's president, CEO, founder of MA Folks Company Incorporated. Welcome, and you've got a fantastic story to tell. And Lance Jones, who works for you and came to your company through the Second Chance program.
Correct.
Well, welcome both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
Jen.
let's go back to Jamaica, which we'd all like to just go back there. But let's go back to your childhood and growing up, and some of the challenges you faced and how you got where you are now.
Well, it's like you said, it's a real rags to riches story. I grew up really poor with my grandparents. I know what it is not to have food to eat. I know what it is not to have decent clothes to wear, or even practice common hygiene. Things that we tend to take for granted here in America or other parts of the world. I'm very grateful for the life that I now live. My grandparents, my grandfather was very instrumental in making sure I had that solid foundation, and it stayed with me even until now. Back then I also knew I wanted to get to America because it's the land of opportunity then, and it's still the land of opportunity now. And here I'm paying it forward in a number of different ways. One is my Second Chance program. There's a foundation that sees no borders or boundaries that is working between.
I love that, no borders or boundaries.
Yeah. It's paying it forward in Jamaica as well as here in the United States. We're working with a number of different schools. We're trying to get from the elementary level all the way to the university level with our MIC, Mighty in Character.
And we're going to talk about those. Let me just go back for a minute though, because we made a huge jump.
Okay.
So we went from Jamaica, and then wasn't the next step you worked on a cruise ship, like
Yes.
low wages? Tell us about that.
Well,
Because a lot of people don't want these low wage jobs, so we want to be successful right away.
Well, there's humility in me and a lot of us, and so you have to start somewhere. And from where I used to be, taking the job on the cruise line was better. So yes, it was low wages, but I was still grateful, and it was also another means for me to leave my poverty-stricken life and slowly evolve to a better life. So I took that job. It wasn't easy. It's not as glamorous as most people think. I was at the time a bartender, and when you're new, you have to work a lot of long hours, and the wages are low. You really make your money on good customer service. You have to know how to please the guest.
I bet you were great at that.
Yes, I try.
Right.
I try.
Well, now, Mr. Folks, how did you get into the pallet business? Because that's what MA Folks Company does, right?
It's a part of what we do, and it's a large part of what we do, yes. But we are about contract manufacturing, third-party logistics, warehousing, distribution, packaging, custom packaging, incorporates pallet manufacturing.
Okay.
And we have equipment where we use to build several truckloads per week of pallets. And we supply on a local level as well as a national level.
Wow. So you've built all that, and then you started the Second Chance program. That's how Lance comes in. Lance, tell us your story.
Well, Jen, everybody who has had a felony conviction, they find it hard when they try to join back to the workforce.
Right.
And pretty much the only thing that people can find is temporary jobs. Well, they don't know that job is going to be there tomorrow.
Right.
A friend of mine was working at MA Folks, and he talked to Michael about me, and I had put in an application. And Michael called me one day, and I come in, and he told me that he didn't care where I'd been, it was where I was going.
Oh, I love that.
That he was concerned about.
Yes.
So he brought me in, and he trained me on a forklift. I can drive any forklift in the world now, thanks to my supervisor. And I'd like to take opportunity and use this platform to tell anybody out there that has a felony conviction that there is an opportunity if you have work ethic.
That's great. That is so encouraging, because you're right. A lot of people, once they've served their time, they're not given a second chance. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So that's, I really commend you for that. We've got some photos here, and would either or both of you just explain what we're seeing? This looks exciting. Who are all these people?
That's our team. That's our associates. we work together each and every single day, and we try to complement each other in different ways, and making sure our customers are satisfied with the service that we provide.
Okay, and what's next?
This is the foundation picture of the students and faculty members at the Mount Wadi Primary School in Friendship, Jamaica.
Oh, wow.
That's me right there, participating, encouraging, and trying to inspire while being inspired by them.
That's fantastic. Okay, and so now is that school part of the Mighty in Character program?
Absolutely. You know, Mighty in Character is really, really simple. It's more than just Mighty in Character. It really means the mental strength necessary in achieving your greatness, or accessing the essential characteristics in achieving your greatness.
Wow.
Is what it really means.
Well, you know what? We're out of time, which is just unfortunate. I want you to give a phone number so people can hear more about the Mighty in Character program and the Second Chance program.
513-737-9888.
737-9888, and here it is up there, 737-9888, and that's the MA Folks Company. Also, you've written a book, Driven by Desperation.
Correct.
And we want people to read that book. I can't wait to read it. So that's just fantastic. So congratulations for all that you're doing, and Lance, congratulations. I know you'll be lifting someone else up as well. Everybody lifts one, and I love the no boundaries or borders. That's just, you know, such a great image and such a great mentality. It's a strong mentality. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Lance. You both have to come back. Come back and visit us. Stick with us, and we'll be back in a moment with some community events.